We're live. Can you share it with the class? Favorite Stern spoon. Hey, what? Whatever. I'm already not in the best mood. Primarily because this house is sending us surprises. Fucking so tired of fucking surprises. Honest to God. So, they went and, no, you're not. They went and tore up the front porch, the side that needs to be fixed, and found that the extent of the damage to the house, he really wants this.
Ear popping.
The extent of the damage to the house is far worse than what they had expected. You're not getting this. This is my milk. So we get to go and deal with that to the tune of $6,000. So we're going to try to save money. He's freaking out because he wants it. Yet. So that's what we're currently dealing with. You're not getting any of this shit. No, kitty. Bad kitty. This always takes so long. So what I'm mixing together right now is my whey protein drink. I was supposed to mix this together and drink it before the live, but such is life.
Is that your daddy, Jasper?
He's just like, I want the muscle milk. Give it to me. I don't know, maybe it smells kind of like the milk that he had as a kitten. I don't know what cat milk smells like. He's just like, give it to me. I'm just hoping it helps me recoup. Ow! I am not a tree, don't climb up my legs.
Loose.
Yay. Nope, how did it go?
The second one's loose.
This is not for you. This is my fucking milk. Fuck off. I'll wind up with a fucking cat-skinned hat, I swear to God. Ooh, we're almost there, folks. Duchess, there is no fucking way I'm letting you out right now. Well, I'm on clindamycin because my one tooth is infected. I got cleaning and rescheduled to get a bunch of fillings and get at least 4 teeth yanked next week. Holy shit! Hold on. Well, I'm on clindamycin because my one tooth is infected. I got cleaning and rescheduled to get a bunch of fillings and getting at least 4 teeth yanked next week. I'm going to brush extra tonight. And I'm actually... How much money do you think those orange heads are costing us, honey?
We're not using them.
We might have to just start culling them in mass quantities. Because shit's too tight. Shit's too expensive. We're not using them to feed to our animals. And it's time to buckle down financially, folks. Oh. My
Speaking
goodness.
of feeding animals,
No.
when we're done, probably after lunch on Friday, we need to go to Bi-Mart
Yeah.
and get dog food. I don't think we have enough to last us.
I had to finance. Oh, shit. The American healthcare industry, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to finance just to get your teeth ripped out. Alright. Move. Child. That cat is like on crack with that fucking protein stuff. I took one drop to the rug and now he's acting like he's looking for a rock in the rug. I swear to God. Go Flavortown and you. My goodness. So, I don't know if you've heard, but we found out that the damage to under the house via weather has gotten the whole porch so bad that they're thinking it's going to cost $6,000 to get it fixed. But luckily, he says he doesn't think that the porch is going to collapse within 3 years. I'm hoping that with a little penny pinching, we should have like at least a quarter of that saved up. Like maybe 3 months time. Maybe with some help from you guys too. That would be nice. But I understand if you can't because I know just where a lot of you guys are coming from financially. We happen to be there too, despite the fact that I get paid a lot for my job. The only problem is I live in Oregon. So if it doesn't naturally cost a lot, the government is going to tax it to such an extent that it now costs a lot. Nobody is giving you attention right now. Fuck off. Seriously. So I've been stressing. Preston, didn't you just say that you were 28?
What do you say now?
He's 30. He just turned 30.
You look 28.
Okay, we need somebody to somebody needs to go and check the data. Good thing I didn't use that one. Data logs from yesterday. Mimi said yesterday I would be 30 today. Oh my god.
I remember
Quit
that.
fucking with us. I have the brain power of a rock right now. I'm not joking. And I have the patience of a rabid cat. Fucking not kidding around. I'm fucking done. Hey, Jeff Smith, it's been a minute. Oh, another February kid. We have a club somewhere. So what we're dealing with right now is feeding our dubia roaches. I'm going to start culling the orange heads on massive scale because we've got to cut back on expenses, and they are expenses. As much as I meant well, yeah, it's too bad. So sad. Gotta turn pure capitalist. Die. Something's gotta die. Child, come here. Thank you. You're welcome. Running away like I was gonna fucking kill you. I don't eat roaches. He didn't appreciate it. So, as a matter of fact, I think we're back to square one because weren't we trying to save up $6,000 to in the first place? We were trying to save up $2,000. We only tried to save up. No, it couldn't have just been $2,000.
Well, it was 2.5. I think it was 5 altogether.
Okay, but that was from both parties. So basically, we're kind of back to square one. You want to send me hissers?
Hey! Preston and Oliver share a birthday.
Oh, Lord.
What?
So, if you're serious about that, it would not be bad to have because they would have been real interesting to have on camera. Message me or my wife, and we can work out the details. Just be forewarned, we can't spend a heck of a whole lot. We are in saving mode yet again. See this tired look I've got on my face? Fuck reality. I'm sick of it. Dubia roaches are a standard feeder pet that a lot of people use for their animals. They would make excellent pets themselves. If anyone's interested, I'm going to have to start going and posting stuff like that online. But here's the kicker. If you're going to be posting stuff about animals and selling that on Facebook, you cannot use the phrase for sale when it comes to live animals because Facebook, in its infinite wisdom, will shut that shit down. Why do you have to sell your VR headset? I don't have to sell the VR headset. Wait. You might have to sell the VR headset. I'm not going to sell that piece of shit. It's not worth malfunctioning. I'm not a happy camper. I have to fix it so that I can play it, so that I can get rid of the fucking stress that is probably reducing my life expectancy drastically while I am stressed out. The reason I would have to sell anything is because we found out that the porch is going to cost around $5,000 to $6,000 to fix. Because the porch itself.
But you know the weird thing is, Mike made a point.
What?
Don't look to that one spot. Like I asked if you looked farther down.
Pretty sure did. Duchess, I am not in the mood. Jesus! Did you change her color?
Before she got fixed.
She keeps trying to force attention on me. And I will lose my shit. Not physically, but like verbally. Because I am not, really not in the mood. You cannot come up to me and try to force attention on me and then expect me to be happy-go-lucky. Not that kind of day. First of all, you little shit, you fucking woke me up at 3 in the morning to take you outside. So excuse me if I'm not very happy with you right now. I don't think she can comprehend the fact that that is obnoxious. All right. Move. Both of you guys, come on. I'll be here waiting for acid. Okay, we have the bag of doom. Let's get with it. Let's reduce the populace. If we do get hissing cockroaches, the good news is they're slow.
Yell at the cats.
What?
They can yell at the cats.
All right. And then we'll start just tossing them into the bag after they're done. This colony is on its way out completely. We cannot take care of roaches that can't make us money in one way or another. Nobody knows out in the standard world what orange head roaches are. And Halloween. Honey, what would you like to have? Halloween hissing cockroaches or Madagascar?
I've never heard of the Halloween one.
Well, do you want to look it up?
I do.
Well, we will feed these little critters despite the fact that they are going to be killed over a period of time. probably have them gone by the end of the month. Never heard of Halloween hissing cockroaches. Where's my tablet? Cat, why are you in the middle of the fucking workplace? Those look creepy. Ooh. And if they pass away, they can probably live really good in residence. Alright. We'll take if you're serious, we'll add some of the Halloween hissing cockroaches. They're not the type that is likely going to take off very rapidly, so we're not too worried about it. They tend to reproduce slower than dubia roaches, to be honest, and that makes them perfect for our little animal expo that we've got going on here. The good news about tonight, though, is we will probably be going very quickly. I want to get some fucking sleep tonight because I am so tired of being tired. I walked 14 miles today. They will live without heat but won't reproduce. So if you want them to slow down, you take them off. Yeah, pretty much like dubia roaches. To not reproduce, you put them in the lower end of the room, like down on a low shelf, because as we all know, heat rises. When you have them on the low shelf, they'll be cooler. When you have them on a higher location, they'll be warmer, and so on. And that's why we have the fucking orange head roaches on the ground. But I tell you fucking what, those orange head roaches are diabolical, man. They will reproduce in temperatures of 54 degrees. They don't give a single fuck about colder temperatures whatsoever. They're just like, I feel the need to breed. Like, bruh, you are not tropical. You are moderate, you son of a bitch. I'll get you to donate some to the stream. All right. Did I miss? Small Squatch, give them to a homeless person? Oh, God. I don't know if Acid's going to show up today. Now, let's take care of these little ones. Now, on the security camera that we have in their cage, the Monocentropus balfouri actually look massive, especially the female and the abdomen. And I was just like, oh, that's looking a little bit like money, one way or another, because if she molts, we'll put that in resin and we will sell it. I'm not even kidding you. Done it before. I'll do it again. All right.
See what Durs did?
Oh, thank you, Durs. It's definitely going to go a long way. All right. Now, she is kind of in a stress curl. But look at that. I think she's thick primarily because she's eaten so much. But she does have that booty going on. Every time we stick a large quantity of adult crickets in here, she slams them back. And of course, we have our male right here, 7-year-old. These tarantulas are a terrestrial arid species, which means that they typically need to have a drier climate and they need to have dirt to play with. Here's the kicker. Their prey is out of food. Fuck! Alright. Here's the kicker, though. Just because they have dirt in their cage does not mean that they are going to willingly use it. Case in point, all of the fucking webbing that they have going on in there. They prefer right now to be above ground. And I'm just going to sprinkle some food in there for the food. The babies that were in there are growing nicely, which is hilarious because the cricket kingdom that we have set up seems to be stagnant. So make that make sense. We specifically set up a cage that is supposed to be a haven for crickets. The crickets are slowly dying off. We put the crickets in with tarantulas that are meant to eat them. They have babies and their colonies are thriving. We're not even doing anything that differently in there. We're not. As a matter of fact, things are a little bit more hostile just in general with the water dish in the tarantula enclosure because the water dish in the tarantula enclosure doesn't have something to prevent the crickets from dying. But I've literally had crickets die in the water dish that has the paper towel in the middle of it to prevent them from dying. Would you let go of my foot? That happens to be attached. Yeah, it's not very nice. You serious? Squeak, squeak. What do you think of... Oh, Alf, you're fucking with me now. You already know that I'm trying to do that. You already know it. You're messing with me now. We literally have a male tarantula and a female tarantula in the same cage. Yeah, no, that's true. Especially since tarantulas might not even go and allow... what would you call it? Allow the eggs to percolate. Allow the eggs to gestate until they feel safe and secure. So the tarantula can just sit on it. Excuse me. So the little shit can do the dirty. Then she can sit there. Sit there. Sit there. Until such a time as she feels that she has the desired conditions. He started fucking with my foot again. And then she'll go through the process of laying shit. Yeah, basically what Monosyntropus balfour, this is, I haven't personally seen it with my own two eyes in my own cage. But what I'm told, I swear to God, I'm losing my mind as the night progresses. What I've been told is they weave their egg sac into their nest so that it hides well against predation. That way, if something comes in and, God forbid, murks the parents, there is still a chance that the babies survive. Many other spider species, many other tarantula species tend to carry the egg sac with them around the cage, which makes it particularly difficult when you are trying to take the egg sac out. Now, with Monosyntropus balfour, you don't necessarily need to worry about that because Monosyntropus balfour do not have a high rate of cannibalism, especially when the crickets are breeding inside the cage. You're kind of set when it comes to food, aren't you? Yeah. That's what we have going on right here. Just Generations. Fantastic. Nest today. Can't wait till March. That's awesome. Alright, so we have the food, we got the water, we looked at them, we're fine. We're good. I'm only slightly deranged right now. I'm only a little bit messed up. Until there's about 50 slings in there, LOL. But that's only if you get 50 slings. A lot of people only get like 12 to 20. Bitch, you're back in your corner again. Oh. Here we go. Luckily, I don't have to work out tonight. That's tomorrow, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to move it outside. We're going to move it outside because the guy specifically said to be gentle. And he did not specify whether it's on the... He meant outside? So I could do my exercise with the squats?
In here, yeah.
Oh, okay. We're not doing widows again. That broke my fucking heart. When I had my widow and the green iguana knocked her cage down and killed her. Yeah. So, besides, I don't think we have enough space for that many slings. One widow? Maybe. Especially a female. But I can't believe you did that, cat. And why does it smell like Thai food? That is so weird. Anywho. I don't know why y'all are looking at me. Yeah. I managed to, back when we had our widow that was just popping out egg sac after egg sac, I managed to sell a few
The same person.
to the same person, and she managed to kill them all. Doesn't that just make you feel so great? They are in every water meter. I still remember the one that my dad found in that engine compartment in the old vehicle that... Well, let me put it this way. We were broke, and it was in his price range, which was free. The guy wanted us to take it off his property, and my dad's just like, I think I can handle that for you. In my dad's defense, he did manage to get that thing turned over, but he did not know many of the proper terms for the various parts of the car. So there were a lot of, could you grab that thingamajigger over there? Can you grab that dealy bopper? Could you turn that thing right there? Just a lot of improper terminologies. And despite all that, that fucking car ran. It was fantastic. I really wish what he thought was going to happen actually happened. My dad was under, for at least a year there, my dad was under the assumption that the human body basically went through a process of cycling out old cells, replacing them with new cells, and he was so gung-ho on the idea that eventually he would just have a new heart. If only it worked like that. But it didn't. Not to bum you guys out. I want another Red Widow. If the Balfouri take off enough, I'm wondering if we can just start making kind of like birdhouses, but for spiders. Not like a typical spider den. I mean, like, make a wooden castle out of clean...
Hello.
I didn't even share this on Facebook. Just be one of those days. My dad used to drink coffee from morning.
Yeah.
Sounds an awful lot like yours. Oh, drinking coffee from morning to night.
I don't know.
I need water. What I need is caffeine, but I'll never sleep if I do. Everybody. Yeah. No. He's not having a good time. Stop it. No.
I don't know.
Dora's not. Why is she so cracked out? Just, I swear, if you rake those claws down the backs of my leg, I'm gonna be so unhappy. I forgot to show the tarantula. But I want to go, and with my arid species animals, including the alligator lizard, way into the future because we can't fucking spend money for funsies anymore. I want to go and get some bear supplies and make them dens that are better than the standard dens. Like for the alligator lizard, like a 3-story enclosure with windows. All right. I'm not taking it out right now. Last time I took it were not nice. Now that is the remnants of her old molt mat. And she is just hunkered in the... Hold on. It's plastic. I hope that's just the plastic. Because we used... Yeah, see how it's divoted in right there? So the plastic would be raised on the inside. That's how it is. We're just waiting for her to flip over and slip out of her old exoskeleton and provide us with a look at her new digs. Her new threads, if you would. Wondering. Huh, no, the chat really did die right there at that comment. Holy shit. I have a lot of dreams. I have a lot of dreams when it comes to these animals, when it comes to this house and this property. This whole street is sought after by the car company down the road because they're looking to expand. And I mean, not that I would sell this property, but getting this property under my name completely would give us some financial leverage. Doors. I mean, yeah, doors to there would obviously be doors. Come on now. Doors. No. Just windows. Very inconvenient windows. Little crossbars for the windows, but no doors. No doors.
I thought because he had a record.
Subject presented a California driver's license as their identification. Environmental picture comparison. They don't match picture that she previously had with a U.S. passport. So she was referred to secondary so we can verify that the passport
Why are you saying Duran Duran? If I say it 3 times, does he show up behind me? I'm so confused here.
I'm still so jealous.
Why? So this is our green bottle blue. She's only gotten out once. That was my fault. Roach in the top of her log here when she was inside. She took that as a threat and she ran out the bottom with the cage door open. Yeah, surprise! She's pretty fucking fast. Look at that. She is gorgeous. Now these tarantulas make for wonderful pets. I think Jason gotten into the top tier alcohol. That or he has a virus. There we go. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Well, then make them.
What the fuck is going on? Oliver, no.
You see so many countries from Africa to the Caribbean to Asia, so you get to learn about their cultures, learn about their food, plants that they may bring. So
I don't
you
know.
know, from this country we
Time
find
are
this.
you?
Hello, ma'am. Where are you coming from today? From Korea? The flight that's coming in is coming from Korea. This flight is interesting to us because it
Now.
for other countries, Vietnam, Cambodia.
Generally speaking, oh, we got 6 likes. Generally speaking, animal care is all about taking in information and utilizing it to provide an environment in which your animal will thrive. Sometimes it is more difficult than one would realize. Other times it is as simple as just not spraying. Why? Like that? Something's supposed to happen. Were my marbles supposed to come back?
Alright, love you.
Because they're not there yet. Oh, motherfucker.
So these are your 4 bags, right? What do you have with you today? Do you have any food?
It's not going to let me go and time you out in time to make that funny. Fuck.
Nothing like that?
I hate YouTube sometimes.
Cook with
Here we go. In
no
3,
seasoning.
2, 1, and it's up on my screen. Still hasn't come up yet. That's troubling. All right. Fucking Google. That was horrible. Thought getting frogs, or have you owned frogs before? I feel like we've talked about this before. We have talked about this before. Yes, we have thought about owning frogs, but we kind of need life to stop throwing curveballs first. Because
That's what this year has been.
I'm so fucking tired of it. And I'm worried that next year is only going to be worse because that's what has happened since 2012. The fucking Mayans had it right. They had it right. They said the world ends 2012. And since 2012, it has all been motherfucking downhill. All downhill. Some people even suggest that we have been transferred into an alternate reality, which kind of makes sense because I swear to God, I have been having dreams that feel more like memories of a life that I never lived. So that makes a hell of a lot of sense. That or my fucking brain is messing with me. I don't know if that's the Mandela effect working or what, but damn.
One more and you guys are done, okay? Let's see, can I trust you? You didn't tell me about your cord.
But yes,
This one is okay. Ready?
anyone thinks all these horror movies are trash. All the best. Another thing. Oh my god, fucking the remakes. The only thing remotely close to good thus far that is related to horror movies seems to be Alien Earth. That seems to be really good.
You like the Annabelle and the Conjuring ones.
Annabelle and Conjuring are good, but they're not remakes.
Oh, I decided.
No, they're not remakes. Annabelle and the Conjuring are on their own, and they're based, at least some of them are based on Ed and Lorraine Warren, I think it is. Ed and Lorraine Warren. And they might have taken a few little, oh, what is that called?
Liberties?
Create, thank you, because my
I'm surprised I got there.
They may have taken a few creative liberties, making the doll a little bit more psychotic than it actually is, but still, at least they've got some substance. SpongeBob is fucking ridiculous. And it is an adult show. I don't care what you guys say. There are some principles in that show that when you're an adult and you watch it, you go, oh, I probably should not have been watching that as a kid.
But it was such a good show.
With this vehicle, they were having trouble opening the trunk.
Then they ruined it.
How did they ruin it?
I don't know. I quit watching. The main voice of SpongeBob died,
Well, yeah.
and they kept going with somebody else. They made it to, you know how like they remade Teen Titans,
Yeah.
where the look is just different. It's a bit of that.
Yeah, that's another thing. All right. The new creators of various shows that ruin the namesake of the original shows, like those people ought to be thrown off onto their own little individual island with nothing other than their wits about them. For instance, we had the Teen Titans. Teen Titans Go and made them trash.
They turned them into a good TV show to a kiddie show for the little bubbles.
Now, this next tarantula is currently our heavyweight. Not a champion per se. She is very, very, very mundane. This
Every time you say this, I think this part of
it. Okay, that's getting cleaned up. It could just be poo, but it needs to get cleaned. Look at that. She hardly cares when she gets pets. That is phenomenal. Notice she did not spin around. She did not get into a threat pose. She did not try to kick urticating hairs. She is a relaxed tarantula, despite the fact that an outside source touched a butt. Most of them were poo. While Teen Titans was fantastic. We've got our poo spoon. Our poo spoon. See, that's how I'm going to get most of the viewers. Shiny. Yeah, look at the spoon. Fucking move. Oh my god. Oh, what is about animals doing that?
Okay, we're just going to just have one. The other two ones asleep.
Exhausted. Oh, you terrible, huh? By the way, learned something new about the Lastio Sazamai. Turns out that 3 individuals were responsible for that fuck up. Whatever. Don't get mad at me, girl. I'm just cleaning your cage. Your spoonful of bullshit. Don't you be giving me attitude. She really isn't. She just turned around to see what was going on. Alright. Now when it comes to the Lasiodora parahabana, it is a tropical terrestrial tarantula, which means it likes it dirty, because terrestrial means ground dwelling. It likes it humid, and it likes it warm. Now, warm can be 75 through... Why? Fuck off.
What happened?
He keeps raking his claws on my leg. It's like dealing with a demonic version of fucking...
What has been going on with him the last couple of days?
I don't know. Now we're going to go and miss that a little bit more. It's going to be, like I said, tonight's going to be a fast one because I want to go to bed. Maybe play some video games, but I want to go to bed. I'm fucking exhausted. Yesterday I walked 15 miles, 90-degree temperatures. Today I walked 14 miles in freaking, like, it said 87 degrees. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 78. You know, I'm just like, I am done with these happenings. Here, the power was turned off by D class. What do you mean by D class? Is that separate from A class?
This is a significant danger for about approximately 1,400 kilos of fish. Each individual fish contains one of these pellets inside. We already have the recipient identified. Later this morning,
Fish?
They stuck it in the fountain frozen fish.
Responsible for this shipment.
So who shut off your power? Oh, my tummy's not happy with me.
Your what?
My tummy's not happy with me. God, he's got attitude. Recycle. If I made that face talking to an officer, I'd wind up in handcuffs. Nuh-uh to the uh-huh. Fucking same attitude as those people that used to say, talk to the hand because my face don't want to hear it. I took dialogue from certain movies and fed them through Google Translate over 20 times, and that's what I got. Oh, God. No, but, I mean, whatever floats somebody's goat. I remember what my brother once said about granny panties. Granted, that's not nearly as bad as what happened to me when watching Cops, so that was 100% terrible. Look at that girl go! Oh my gosh, she's got a backside! And the fucking dude turns around being chased by like 3 cops, and I'm like, oh my god! We learned a few things that day. Just a few. It's Aria. Hello, Uncle, and Namaste. Trying to figure out. I'm so confused. I am from India. Ah. Look, it's that. You might be familiar with this. Alright, I'm going to try to screenshot this gal.
How does it look?
Would you want to come and check it?
I can't. Unless you want me to wait and crack that up.
I think, Uncle, you are from America. I am from America. Duchess is laying over there.
I guess not really, yeah. Pick her up and bring her over.
Like, I don't see anything through the side profile. But I can see some color variation underneath. It could be a molt coming in. No mueves mucho la cámara. I have no idea what that means. This is an Asian forest scorpion. She is a species very common inside the United States. They are sold at Petco, PetSmarts. They are sold at your standard exotic pet stores. Generally speaking, they tend to come in wild caught. Some people do manage to get them to reproduce in captivity. So big, yeah. Yes, it is, in fact. Thank you, Lourdes Zamora Romero. It is venomous, not poisonous, venomous. See how he caught that? A lot of people ask if it's poisonous. In fact, it is not. It is very much venomous. If it stings you, you might get sick. Most likely, though, if this species stings, inflammation at the site. Always keep in mind that if something does inject you with venom, you need to go and keep an eye on it, because another thing that can get into your system is bacteria from an injection, in which case you could wind up going to the hospital for some serious stuff. Bye, Arya. All right. We gotta get our pull-up station out of the way. Oh, God. I'm so peppered. Now, these are our crickets. This is our unintentional cricket keeping habitat. They seem to be thriving despite the fact that we've given them the bare minimum, whilst the ones that we have given everything seem to be dying. I hate that. Kitty! Oh my god. I can already see 2 crickets dead in that cage. That drives me nuts. Like I said, we've given them everything. Food, water, we've made sure that their environment's arid. But they're... I can't stand this life. Keel over. You go and you throw them into a friggin' tarantula enclosure, and all of a sudden they're just like, ha, let's get to the baby making. What? So let me get this straight. I give you food, shelter, water, warmth. You die on me. I throw you in with a tarantula, and you thrive. Or I put you in a cage that is just discombobulated, and you thrive. All right. I think that Thai food is getting to me. Yeah. Again.
They don't want to disturb.
There's our girl Charlotte. Charlotte tarantula, a tropical terrestrial tarantula from South America. They are primarily insectivores. They do not, I repeat, they do not like being manhandled. They do not like being interacted with. They hate outside stimuli. They don't like being breathed on. They don't like being watered on. Basically, they just want you to leave them alone. Sounded like a cop car going by. There we go. Because they're from South America, you got to keep them moist. I know, such a lovely word. Moist. There we go. You got to keep them warm. Got to make sure they have a water dish. You got to try to feed them once a week. Just the standard care for these animals. And outside of that, they make really chill pets until you try to fuck with them. And then they throw urticating hairs. And then we learn what urticating hairs are. Do you guys know what urticating hairs are? Urticating hairs are a defense mechanism that tarantulas release when scared. They flick the hairs off their derrieres to cause despair with those trying to fuck with them or their lairs. Yeah, poetry. Boom. All right. Yeah. After this one, I've got to go get my poetry journal because the next one is based on next poem is based on the tarantulas that I'm about to show. So, you know, stay close. But in the meantime,
You know, it'd be helpful if you got the rest of it off the couch.
you know what would be helpful is if she didn't act like a fucking crackhead 90% of the time. If you are living in Africa, especially arid zones in Africa, this guy might look familiar. This is our Harpic deer Pulchrips. He's just chilling like a villain. They are an arid climate species tarantula indicative of... I don't know if that's the right word. Generally found in Africa, the grasslands, what have you. Generally speaking, they live underground, but they will go and post up webbed dens if they need to. This critter has been slamming back food for some time. Yeah, let's get this closed. And then I'm going to go get my journal. And then we are going a little bit. And tomorrow I will make the actual video that goes the poem. Here I go. I hope that you guys like this. This is going to be read aloud in front of y'all. Is my dad Alf here? Probably. He's probably in the background. So this poem is about the Lasiociano Sazamai. There we go. Come on. I just want to show my tarantula up on the ground. All right, here we go. The guy who chose to eye the Sazamai is worth the effort applied to provide a name change I now must abide. Can hide a cacti in a place that coincides with one's backside. Ashamed, nearly claimed my mind frame as I had to exclaim said name in a lame game aimed at trying to retain said information that strained my brain, as if what pertained to the spood I gained was beyond what I could logically obtain. The more I entertained trying to train my brain to contain the name, the more I complained that it seemed insane. And after I got what I had fought to ensure I was taught, some nerdy little snots chose to plot to change what they ought not. Be it for some notoriety in society, or to throw some variety into the types of anxiety testing our sobriety. We now must adhere to this new dictation that appears to be one we're going to be using here, while ears draw near for poems held dear. I could just refuse to use the name and choose to peruse for titles others amuse. But they say the name relayed will stay, come what may. So we'll play this game, I say, causes disarray. The Lasiociano Sazamai is a smaller tea one can buy that catches the eye of any gal or guy passing by, though it's a small fry compared to other sellers' supply. With their rich hues of purples and blues, they will captivate you, though they may throw a few hairs at any who tried to view those close to the webs they threw for prey they knew might pass through. They like to live on or under the ground and are bound to root around till they've found their way down into a little compound that dirt mounds might surround, with an entrance lined with webs designed to keep their confines secure, help them find prey on which to dine. They're prepared to kick hairs when scared or tear there, moving fast when harassed, so fast that their ass is like what? Moving so fast that when harassed, so fast that their ass has likely passed one tasked with caging their tiny mass, whose sass may outclaim tantrum to keep a once kempt pet from expressing contempt. Wow, that was well written, terribly read. Hot pocket. Did I do it right? I think I did it right. I think I hit that note. So, apparently there were 3 individuals responsible for the Terra Nopelma becoming the Lasiociano. The Sazamai guys can stick a cacti in a place that coincides with their backside. A notion I've already applied, but one that will forever reside inside my mind. When caring for these guys, remember that they are tropical. Thank you, Preston. Thank you. I don't know if you share the same issues that I do with the 3 scientists, but fuck those guys for changing the namesake of tarantula. They could have easily just found the difference in the tarantula and left the fucking name alone. But their whole goal was to claim the role of being the biggest assholes. Nah, you won't have to chase them. You just go sit down on your front porch. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, this one's coloration is actually coming in quite nicely, especially in this one. Like, wow, he is popping purple. I don't have to chase. These guys are insectivores. They are a smaller species, as the pollen implies. They are a New World tarantula, generally found in areas in Brazil. They are incredibly fast. They do not approve of being manhandled like many other species out there. And they do have urticating hairs, as I mentioned. Sometimes I just want to grab that fatty tissue up there and give it a little squeeze to get it to work again. I may have smoked some marijuana. Yes, Preston. So, some of the, I wouldn't call it devil's lettuce. Hey, you know, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. It could be booger sugar. Ridiculous stuff. Now, go. This one's cage is already looking pretty moist. That is so fucked. You nasty motherfucker. There's nothing wrong with being addicted to buying more spiders. Freaking, for instance, alcoholism. Let's just throw that one out there. Prolonged exposure to alcohol can make you so dependent on it that when you finally cut yourself off, you start having severe withdrawals. To the point where you're waking up in pools of sweat. And your heart's doing weird things in your chest, like thumping very loudly. I really do not. Drip? What fucking drip? Oh, he's got some new webbing down. This is our other Lasiosiano sazamai. Look at that. And Alf is going to be getting into the spider addiction. He's already into the spider addiction. He started off with black widows and fiddlebacks. Soon, he'll have himself some tarantulas. Ugh. All right. Now let's go and take care of getting the dead out of the cricket cage. And then we'll call it a night. Because tomorrow is going to be a fun day. Hopefully, I don't walk myself into having sore feet because I want to get my squats in. Oh, fucking hell. I was like, what did you just throw at my feet? What did I do this time?
Let the dogs drag that to the bed.
All right, here we go. All right. Oliver, move! Play my... You're going to watch yours until 10 o'clock. I think that's usually when I go to bed. I'll probably, after I'm done with this. That is disgusting. Yeah, no, this is true. People were led to believe that black widows can kill you. It all depends on the reaction that you have, the area that the bite occurs. There could be some circular. But the fact of the matter is, the most deadly spiders, like, take for instance, the fucking Brazilian wandering spider. Or, there is the funnel web. That is another one. The Sydney funnel web spider. That bitch will kill you. Alright. Like this guy, fucking drowning in a water dish that's got something he can climb up. That right there was 5 alone. I do not know what you guys are doing to kill yourselves. This is ridiculous. That area down there is reserved for these animals. So, if you guys want to see me game a little bit, tune into my Facebook profile. It's Hiram Schoonover. I have a tarantula as a profile picture with Critter Keeper 91 as the yeah. profile picture as well. It's going to be a tarantula with Critter Keeper 91 on there. Outside of have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.